Yo guys, it's your boy, HHWH. That's the other Harry. Feeling a little emotional today. Want to make a raw video, maybe one for the memories. Yesterday is Halloween, I went out Halloween night, and with friends, new friends, and partner, and, took magic mushrooms. And, just learned a lot about things that sometimes I can't see. We're all on journeys here, learning, conscious journeys, trying to become more physically healthy, work on our health, all this stuff. But I've got to say, sometimes psychedelics or magic mushrooms or whatever, they can give you insight into things that you never thought you didn't know. Sometimes, even if you're smart and on a growth journey, you can't see it. Like there's an issue in your life, a person causing you issues in a relationship or a friendship, someone else, and you're trying to figure things out. Say you want a relationship to work and it's having issues. And even though you're conscious and smart, sometimes, speak for myself, you can't see it. You can't see it, even though it's staring you in the face. And when I take the magic mushrooms, all of a sudden, the veils of, oh, I can see what's going on here in my relationship with this person that I'm doing wrong, or they're doing, or their trauma's coming out. I can see everything. It's like having a superpower, really, of self-awareness, I call magic mushrooms. Oh, magic mushrooms are a superpower of self-awareness if you are a conscious being that's already on a growth journey without taking psychedelics. If you're a non-woke person, if you want to call it then, I guess it could potentially wake you up, but it's just different. I mean, was it Terence McKenna that said that psychedelics don't work on non-smart people, dumb people? I think there's a truth to that. Being smart, by the way, comes from pain and suffering and the journey up. That's all, or my version of being intelligent, smart, and wise comes from, not from books, not from getting a degree, conformity. It comes from pain, suffering, fucking yourself up, and then going on a growth journey, and the wisdom you attain from that, the lessons, the beliefs, the values, everything, the mind, how much it changes. It's incredible. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's incredible how much the mind changes with this growth journey. And magic mushrooms really do rewire the brain. To me, and this is microdoses, there's only 1 point something G I took, which isn't loads. It's not nothing. But it raises your vibration so much, and it opens up the neural pathways in your brain that don't get used. So two things. You become smarter because you have more brain neural pathways, but second, your vibration is no longer even close to what you're used to normally in your waking state. Even with doing yoga and fasting, this is a level above. To me, how it feels. It's really a level above. And when your vibration is that high, you can play around with roles, like I did. I play around with roles when my vibration changes so much with magic mushrooms. Unconsciously, I go from victim, selfish, trying to just survive social situations, listen often. That's a passive way, listening. By the way, you're going to relate to a lot of what I'm saying here. Listening is, too much. I mean, nothing wrong with listening, but listening too much in social situations all the time, I figured for me, is a passive way of fear. It's fear. It's fear. It's fear. It's a passive way of preserving the ego because you're just not as confident. Yeah, so I do that a lot. Listening in social situations, and you'd think you could justify, oh, I'm just a good listener, everyone likes to talk, but truthfully you want to say your piece too, but it's just you're too scared to be authentic, I guess, or to even have your thoughts sometimes come across in social situations with people you don't know. There's this fear, isn't it, especially people you don't know. As you get to know friends, it's a little different. You know, with friends that you're close to, you can say what you want, you're used to that. I mean, because we all get that buzz, even extroverts, I guess, in social situations where you don't know people, there's groups, and the more the worse it is for the socially anxious. The harder it is to speak your truth, or even to talk. I go in my shell. Like, but anyway, back to the ego roles. With the Mad Russians, it takes you such a... I play around, instead of being the victim, ego, quiet, I'll play the role, I've noticed, of the healer, which is a part of my brain I don't normally have access to. And I mean a healer, not in the sense of, I'm telling you information. I mean healer in the sense of the social dynamics of a situation. Like, we're all playing ego roles with everybody. We all have different levels. Some people are at a level of healing above us, whether you like it or not. Guys, girls. Some people are below us. Well, with the shrooms, I take on a level well, I'm really high up, and I can really feel your energy and what you're telling me and your trauma as it comes up, and I could give you that. I'm starting to do it, and it's really cool. It's a new thing for me. Also, I do magic mushrooms. Truthfully, a lot of my own stuff comes up, like pain, suffering, my own weaknesses, and all that. So it's not all perfect. But it's weird. I'm starting to play. I'm starting to access a higher myself, where I really am intuitive, sensitive, and I can give you the lessons you need. Being able to see your trauma and not to judge it, but to give you and to have fun, to let go, to release. I don't even know if I'm explaining myself properly. This is going to be weird for me to watch back, because I'm not trying to get anywhere with the conversation. I'm just sharing whatever confusions in my brain I don't know how to mess with. But it is amazing. Oh, tea ceremony. Shitty, funny said tea ceremonies. I'm going to get into that soon. Tea ceremonies are cool. Aged pua is the shit. Partners get me into that stuff, so that's good. But yeah, anyway, crux of the story. Magic mushrooms, man. They're fucking amazing. I'm grateful for the healing they present to me. The awareness and the smartness that brings me when I take them, and I can still be active and see what's going on with other people and really understand them. Sometimes I just can't see in other people what's going on until I do them, but then I'm like, oh, and in myself. I need to do them sometimes, and I think, oh yeah, fuck, I can see it. It was staring me in the face all along, and I couldn't fucking see it. And you drop some medicine, plant medicine, and it's like, yes, I can see it. I'm very grateful to the plant medicine. I'll always use it, and I feel sorry for people that think it's just unnecessary. I'll speak for myself. I literally had 2 or 3 instances now where I couldn't see something obvious, but important on the healing of other people in my life that I care about, and then now I can, only because of the magic mushrooms. And that's amazing. So I'm grateful. Alright, I'm grateful also for everyone watching this. I just don't know, I just went all over the place. Raw, messed up mind talking to you. I'm good at ditties. I'm good. I just can't streamline anything, connect the dots properly. Like, I know things, but it's the streamlining that comes from the healing that makes you more grounded, and I need to get better at talking about it, and that can only come from healing at really at a deep level. I'm still figuring things out, basically. I'm like a jigsaw piece that's broke. We all are. We're all jigsaw pieces that are broken, and our mission is to put the jigsaw pieces back together. And as we put the jigsaw pieces back together, we've got great ideas. This is a good jigsaw piece. We've got great ideas, beliefs, values, great thoughts. But the thing is, they're not joint connected, like a jigsaw. They're all messed up. So we've got great things as we come up, but they're all messed up. The ultimate goal is to get those jigsaw pieces that we've got, our potential, stuck together, so it's all streamlined, so that we can say it from a deep place. You know, when a person talks and you can tell they've been living, say someone gives a lecture on self-love, it's not about what they say. Sometimes when they say it, you can feel a depth, like a mastery. They've been spending 30 years fixing the jigsaw puzzle of self-love. They're not just saying it, they've been living it for so long, you can feel their energy. That's what I want to get to. That, because I feel like disconnected. I've got great information, but it's all over the place. It's got to be streamlined. And because I want it, and because I'm trying so hard, because I love life, I'll get it. And that's amazing. And what I'm saying applies to all of you. I often see it with us too. You know, there's an edginess, a trauma to us. Hard to get rid of. But we can work on it and get more streamlined in our thoughts. Because our thoughts are beautiful. And they're important to share the things that you've been through. So important. You know another thing? I think it's hard to explain well the thing. To really help people, you need to get better at explaining it. You've really gotta fucking heal. Like, it's the best way. Not to be stuck in it. You've got to get yourself out of it completely in order to be a healer and to explain it properly to people. If you're still stuck in it, you'll help people maybe, but it's a bit, I'm doing now, but it's a bit inefficient. You've got to work to get out of that place of trauma where it's stuck. It keeps you stuck. You've got to get out of it. And that's the best healers. That's the best. That's the most inspirational. I hope I'll be like that when I'm 80, however long I live. I hope I'm that guy that's put in a lot of work, become grounded, fix the jigsaw pieces, fix the jigsaw puzzle. Just hope on inspiration, really. But yeah, alright, love you very much. Feeling, yeah, slightly emotional today. It's all good. Had, yeah, magic mushrooms. Amazing. Alright, peace.